Hey guys, I've had a request to talk about what my daily routine is like with so many parrots, how I take care of them. Because if you're new to my channel, you might not know that I have over 22 species of parrots. This here is Phoenix, my white-bellied kite. Up on the perch we have Ursulus, who is a red-crowned Amazon, I think you could tell which one. And Henry, who is one of the largest Amazons. He's a mealy Amazon. So, my mission is to help you have the most blissful bond. What is it like when you have so many birds? Well, your routine is very structured and it's a big part of your lifestyle. I do spend certain times every day, working on my birds. Basically, we have SOPs, which in the business world is standard operating procedures. The two most significant ones to me, operating procedures, really are number one, birdie breakfast, and number two, making sure that they have clean dishes when we do waters. So birdie breakfast, of course, I'm getting ready to do now. And that happens when I make my fresh food for my parrots, which generally includes vegetables. Depending on the year, I might throw in some parakeet seeds. I might throw in a regular seed mix. I like to put some scrambled eggs in there. I like to put some rice in there because I think all of these things are good for them. Sometimes I sprinkle some other things in. I love to have some sprouted seeds in there. I will sprinkle in some probiotic. I will sprinkle in a little bee pollen because it's good for them. Like anything that's good and that can help my flock be strong and healthy. Now, I actually prefer not to put seeds into birdie breakfast because seeds can block some absorption of their calcium, and I want them, when they get those fresh vegetables and birdie breakfast in the morning, to really take advantage and get all of the vitamins and minerals that they can out of breakfast. All of my parrots have been converted to birdie breakfast, and what I mean by that is every parrot that I have in my flock eats fresh foods and vegetables to varying degrees, and everyone has their own tastes, just like we do. Some birds prefer carrots, some birds prefer, they'll eat some spinach. I have a harder time getting them to eat spinach, but they will all eat birdie breakfast, and it's really a crack up. My house is loud in the morning, especially with Amazons, but once we give up birdie breakfast, they all get quiet. So we go through and make sure that every cage has a dish with some birdie breakfast on it, and they get a couple hours to eat that. Then later, around 1, when we do waters, which means we switch out any dishes that need to be switched out, and everyone gets a clean water dish, then we pick up the breakfast dish, and every single day, every cage gets new clean water. I think that's super duper important. If I was able, I would have like a automatic watering system so that their water got flushed out and cleaned more than once a day. That would be awesome. But when you don't have a farm, that's really hard to do. So we do make sure that the waters are good every day. Go through and change everyone's waters. Go through and I do a lot of the no mess feeders, which means that generally speaking, the pellets are either good or maybe we add a little bit. And if the no mess feeder has gotten messy, then we switch it out and wash that out as well. So that's sort of the taking care of them routine. And now you can see I've been abandoned. There was an alarm call from the inside of the house, so Ursulus flew off, and Henry's kind of going like, what's going on? He's looking around. In the mornings, we come out, and before we kind of start our day, if there's any babies for me to feed, I feed my babies first, and then we come and we sit, we meditate, we spend a little time. I rotate what birds come out here, depending on who gets along with who, and it's a really great time because it's a time when they get some fresh air and sunshine, which is really important to me. And they love it. They come and sometimes they just relax a lot. Hi, Ursulus, you came back. Hi, sweetie, how are you? What are you doing? Yeah, what was going on there, huh? Oh, yeah, I know. And then the pool started, huh? Yeah. So it's kind of nice. It's a time where I do sometimes some one-on-one interacting. Otherwise, we just hang out together. They're just enjoying the day, enjoying the beauty of the day. It's fabulous. Later on, I will spend some time with somebody as well. And mid-morning, after I've done some work, I will do some cage cleaning to make sure that everything is staying clean and we're on top of that. And then in the afternoon, I take a break because by then I'm tired. Then I get going again, go back to feeding whoever needs to be fed, like the babies, go back to taking care of whatever needs to be taken care of. There's always something that needs to be taken care of. And then I end the day spending time with my birds again. And again, you know, in the evenings, I usually spend time with like Orabella, maybe Lorenza, that kind of thing. It just sort of depends. But my big birds do sort of require the most attention, and they are the ones that tend to therefore get a little more of that intense time. Thank you for joining me in this blissful video. I hope that gives you an idea as to how my life does revolve around my birds. We clearly don't travel much and stay home and enjoy the birds and take care of them because that's my bliss. I hope you have a blissful bond with your parrot. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to give us all one of these. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below, and I will catch you in the next feathered